Before we begin LJPCBM episode number 1329, I have to delete the original file of LJPCBM because latest episode because I continue on to pause the episode of my reaction video because I just feel like, oh my god, what am I doing? I paused my reaction. I don't know what's going on, but I made some mistakes. If I do make mistakes, I do not want to do this again. But anyway, let's continue on where we left off, shall we? So we got for us. Hello guys, Sujaru speaking. Welcome to LJPCBM episode 1329. Today we react to $1 Million Sharks, season 3, episode 5. Yeah, this began in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
One turn of a single car could be worth
Wow.
$1 million. From Campbell, California, it's $1 Million Shark.
Wow.
And now here's your host, star of $1 Million Shark, Alex.
Thank you very
Wow.
much, everybody. Thank you. You guys always make me feel right at home. Thank you, Brandon Scruggs, and welcome to the show where one turn of a card could make you an instant millionaire, $1 Million Sharks. I'm Alex Paris with my cool sunglasses that I don't really need to be having on right now. And now
Wow.
we're going to open up the board and get to the cards.
Wow.
We dealt out the cards before we went on the show, and we're going to introduce our two contestants for
Hang on. Bad folks, sorry about that. I just had to do some personal things. Let's continue on.
tonight, which are Andrew Hawking and Luke Jeffers. Welcome, players.
Wow. Wow.
Thank
Wow.
you, Alex. Thank you, Alex.
Welcome. Andrew Hawking from Stratford, Ontario, Canada.
Oh, I'm ready, Alex.
How are you doing, Andrew?
Pretty good.
Why don't you tell us a little about yourself? You've been here on the show before.
Yeah, it's on last season. I didn't make, last season I was win this time. I hope I win this time.
Hopefully you can win a lot more. And you are a
Yes.
bingo caller at your local bingo dealer.
Wow.
So technically, Alex is the bingo runner, actually.
Bingo runner.
Yes.
And you
Wow.
are a fan of game shows, I hear.
That is correct.
Oh boy. What am I going to do next? Continue on.
Glad to have you here, Mr. Hawking. We have Mr. Luke Jeffers all the way from Savannah, Georgia. Well,
Wow, that make more sense to a boy like me. Me. Continue on.
again, Luke.
Hello guys, here for the 25K TV thing as we speak.
That's correct. He is a technician for 15 plus years.
Actually 25 years. I don't know what to say next, but and if you count filmmaker as a filmmaker for, let's just say 17 years, and comedy was 16 and a half years. That's what you meant to say. YouTube for 16 years. If you count all the way that. Continue on.
YouTube. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that and yourself, Luke?
Well, through Jared speaking, I've been doing technician work for over 25 years, but the filmmaking work nearly 17 years. But as for YouTube, let's just say 16 plus July 8th. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna say, Lou Jeffers. You know, just why would you know about that? Lou Jeffers, like, has been doing YouTube since July 8th, 2007. I discovered this YouTube channel called Smosh. You know, that's just me. And then Dabo, the creator of the Orange. Someone had to create the YouTube channel called LukeJ628 at the time. Before it was the Crazy Bunch. That was all that. If you haven't checked out my live LJPCBM /club documentary, Go check it out. Continue on. February 24th is my Tommy overall, let's just say that. Anniversary! Yeah. And for overall filmmaking work, let's just say that. You know, that's exactly.
You've been doing it for a pretty long time, and it's a really good hobby too when you've been doing YouTube for a long time. I've been doing it for almost 15 years.
Yeah, almost. Almost. You can do that. Yeah, because at that time frame, technicians like me do the hard work for 25 years. You know, at the time when I started out as a technician, I sometimes do AOL dial-ups, and other times I've been doing, like, let's just say, is this someone recording? Hang on. Oh, it's not paused. Okay, there we go. It's, sometimes I play on the computer, like, Cliff with the Big Red Dog, Thinking Adventure, Learning Adventure, excuse me, and, Toy Story Animated Storybook, and things like that. I played that in years, man. I gotta get back and doing that. Continue on.
Glad to have both of you gentlemen
Well,
here.
except for, Toy Story Animated Storybook. That was another one because nostalgia for me. I'll think about playing learning activities on archive.org, but for now it's just nostalgia to me. Continue on.
You guys ready to play?
Ready.
All right. The first high-low toss-up question will always go to the contestant on my left, and that is Andrew. We asked 100 men, are you a good liar?
Backside the question card is blurred because I actually printed them double-sided. Yeah, continue on.
You are a good liar.
Okay, I know some men, they always have these good liars, so I will say the number has to be at least 38.
38 out of 100 men say they are good liars. Luke, higher or lower?
I will have to say low.
You're going to say lower.
Oh boy, here we go.
Answer number of men say that they are good liars is...
I have to continue. Oh, pause it right there. Hang on. Sorry. I'm back, folks. Sorry about that. I'm just playing a comment with my friend Remix Plums post. Let's continue on.
56. It's not lower. It's higher. Luke, Andrew.
Andrew, you made a mistake
Luke?
on that. Yeah. Oh man.
You were close.
Close. Yeah.
You have a 9, Andrew.
Let's change that card, please.
It's a 5.
Much better, higher.
Higher.
Wow.
3. You go back to your base card, and Luke will get a free chance at his card. It's a 4.
Wow.
Higher. An 8. Freezing on
Wow.
that 8. That's his new base card, and Luke will get the next question of the high-low toss-up questions. We asked 100 school bus drivers, could you use more earplugs than throat lozenges? How many school bus drivers said yes, they could use more earplugs than throat lozenges?
Wow.
Well, to be honest, Alex, it's just school buses having students having too much, but 30.
30 out of 100 school bus drivers said they could use more earplugs than throat lozenges. Andrew.
Well, I think Luke is absolutely right. I think most bus drivers use earplugs because there's a lot of screaming kids in the back of the bus, so I'm gonna go higher.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Remember those days when you get those rowdy kids on the bus? If I was a school bus driver, I'd rather get earplugs and I'd rather have a sore throat because I could be pretty sure I'll be like, hey, knock it off back there.
You know something? I've ever have people like, for example, I can't remember what it was, but let's just say, oh my god, this will have to figure out something like, oh god, what am I gonna say? Oh man, I couldn't hear a damn thing. Continue on.
That's how I would do it. The answer number is 64. It is higher. Andrew. You can control the card again. You have a 5. What do you want to do with that 5?
I want to change it, please.
Playing a little strategy. It worked out. It's
Wow.
a deuce.
And higher.
Higher an 8.
Oh, freeze.
Both contestants
Wow.
needs 2 cards to win the first game of the match. Andrew, you get the next question. This is an educated guess. What percentage of Americans believe there is hell? What percentage of Americans believe there is a hell on Earth?
Wow.
Oh boy. I'm gonna say I need a percentage, right?
Yes, correct.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with 32.
32%. Luke, higher or lower than 32%?
Higher.
Higher. The actual percent that of Americans say that there is a hell is 62. It's a lot higher. Luke, you can control.
Oh.
Wow.
Luke, you have an 8. I assume you're going to change
Wow.
that, right? A deuce. Higher. An ace. Lower. A jack. First game of the match. A queen. Oh. You were close. But Andrew gets a free shot, and he has a terrible card, the 8, a.k.a. the Ugly Snowman.
Exactly.
Alright, I'm gonna go with the odds lower.
Lower a 10.
Wow.
Once again, there you go right back to your base card. And we are at sudden death. Somebody has to win this on the play of the cards. And it's going to go to Luke.
You know something? That should have done on recent jokes episode 84. Continue on.
Oh my. We asked 100 single women, Luke. Have you secretly listened to a man's phone messages from other girls? How many said yes?
Oh boy, here we go.
Boy, if I were to talk to a woman like this, it'll be too much. It will say 25 for this one, unfortunately.
25 out of 100 single women
Wow.
said they secretly listen to a man's phone messages from other girls. Andrew?
I know most singles over there. Always listen to their message. Your boyfriends listen to the
Yeah.
messages from the other girls. Luke said 25. I'm gonna go higher.
You're going to go higher.
Wow.
The actual number of single women said they secretly listen to a man's phone messages from other girls is 19. It's lower,
Wow.
not higher, Luke. Alright, Luke, here's the situation. You have a card, a 2, and you can either play or pass control to Andrew. If you play and if you make one mistake, Andrew wins the first game of the match, and it's vice versa for Andrew if you decide to pass control. So, do you want to play or pass control?
Good luck, Andrew.
Okay. Andrew, you have a terrible card, and you cannot change your card because you didn't win the question. You have to call all 3 of these cards higher or lower.
Lower, please.
Lower, a 6.
Wow.
Higher, a jack. First game of the match, a king, and Luke gets the first game of the match. That
Wow.
was an exciting first match there. Lucas won the first game. If he wins one more, he gets $6,000
Wow.
and turn it to $1 million. And we're going to take time out for right now. And when we come back, we're going to start game number 2.
Wow.
What an exciting first game that was, folks. We're about to get into game number 2. And, man, Andrew is just having a time of his life right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
And he's going to get the first question of game number 2. How many of 100 actors and actresses on TV soaps said a fan has gotten mad at them publicly for something their character did on TV?
You know something? It kind of reminds me of the rise of actor strikes nowadays, which is stupid. Continue on.
How many said yes, a fan got them angry? I can't even talk.
Wow.
But you got the question right.
No, that's what I said.
How many actors or actresses they didn't have on TV, right?
Correct.
I know some actors and actresses on TV. They always do almost every bad thing on soap. So I'm gonna go right at least 39.
39 of 100 actors and actresses says a fan got mad at them publicly for something their character did on TV. Luke?
Lower.
Lower. The actual answer is actually 52. It's not lower, it's higher. Andrew.
Andrew.
Andrew, let's see your opening card. A 9.
Oh, let's change that card.
Changing the card, a deuce.
Higher.
Higher, an 8.
Not again, freeze.
Wow.
Just like before. Andrew
Wow.
has an 8. He's going to freeze on that 8. Luke will get the next question.
Wow.
We asked 100 women. Do you still have your doll as a child? How many women said yes? They still had the doll as they did as a child.
You know something? Yeah, I have some toys rather than dolls in my collection. Continue on.
Well, to be honest, I'm gonna say the doll with the child thingy, 75 in this one.
75 out of 100 women say they
Yeah.
still had dolls as they received it as a child. Andrew.
I know most of them, they usually have their dolls when they're a child, but 75 is a little high number. I'm gonna go lower.
You're going to go lower.
Wow.
The actual number of women say they still have dolls they still had as a child is 45. It is lower. Andrew.
Wow.
And you have that 8. Do you want to play that or get rid of it?
I know what I'm gonna say. I know what I'm gonna do.
Yes. And I believe that is change it.
Yes.
It's a 9.
Ooh.
Not a good change.
Oh, I dealt with that 9 before on the first card, so let's go with the odds lower.
Lower, a 5.
Higher.
Higher, a king. To tie up the match. No!
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Every time you get to the last card, you always get so close. Luke,
Wow.
your opening card is a 9 as well.
Wow, that's too much information.
Oh, well, it's so close, Andrew. Lower.
Lower, a 3.
Wow.
Higher, a 6.
3.
2 cards to win $6,000. Andrew will get the next question.
Wow.
We asked 100 millionaires, do you own a racehorse? How many said yes, they own a racehorse?
I know some millionaires, they always own a racehorse, so I will go with at least maybe 30.
30 out of 100 millionaires say they own a racehorse. Luke?
You know, I'm gonna stay higher in this one.
You're going to say?
Yeah, it's too much.
Too much, anyway.
The actual number of millionaires say they own a racehorse is 5. It's a lot lower by 25.
Wow.
Andrew, what are you going to do with that 9?
Change it, please.
It's a king.
Wow.
That's a better card I've been waiting for. Lower.
It's a 7.
Alright. You know, I need to catch up to tie this game, and 2 cards to go, and I'm going to go higher.
With the odds higher, a 10. It paid off.
Freeze.
He only needs 1 card to tie up the match. Once again, we're going to the sudden death. Somebody
Wow.
has to win on this play of the cards, and this next one will go to Luke.
Wow.
We asked 100 marriage counselors, should divorces should be made harder to get? How many marriage counselors said yes, divorces should be harder to get?
Wow.
15 this one.
15. Andrew, do you think that's higher or lower than 15? We're going to go higher.
Wow.
The actual number of 100 marriage counselors say divorces should be made harder to get is 22. Not 2. It's 22.
No.
I accidentally just pushed in 1, 2.
Wow. Then it just actually make false start. Continue on.
It happens, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, Andrew, you have that 10. You can either keep control or pass control to Luke, and he only needs 2 cards to win the game. And you only need 1 to tie up the match. So, do you want to play? And if you want to change the card, you're more than welcome to.
Last time Luke passed to me, I lost the first game. But not this time. I'm going to play it. I'm going to change it.
He's going to play control, and the 10 becomes a jack.
Wow.
Okay. This has happened to me before on the first game when I had played the jack and I lost with the king. So this is going to be a low card, and please show me a low card.
You need a
Wow.
low card to tie up the match. If not, $6,000 goes to Luke, and he goes to play the money cards for $1 million. Lower than a jack. It's a 7. We're going to
Wow.
a tie game, everybody. So both contestants
So-
have won the game. This next one will decide who will get to play the money cards for $1 million and in the tiebreaker game. only 3 cards will be dealt out, as you can see on my
Wow.
screen over there. And Andrew, you get the first question of the high-low toss-up question. We asked 100 people with a pet pig, do you let your pet pig share their bed? How many said yes, you would let your pig share the bed with you?
Wow.
Like, oh my goodness. Oh my god, how many did you say that shared the bed with a pig on? I can't believe this. I'm gonna go with at least 33 would.
33 out of
Wow.
100 people with a pet pig said they would let them share the bed. Luke.
Yep, something. I would agree with Andrew, but I'm a pig person myself because I would have to do this, but lower this one.
Lower. The
Yeah.
actual number of people with a pet pig say they let their pig share their bed is 11. It's lower.
Wow.
Luke. And your opening card is a 5.
Here.
Did you say higher?
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a jack. For the match and $6,000, a 7, and you won the game. Andrew, you both played a terrific game. That was an exciting
Wow.
match. And Luke, you got $6,000, and you could turn that into a cool
Oh.
$1 million later on the big money cards. Andrew, you got some nice fun gifts for you backstage. Thank you for turning the cards on $1 million stars.
Wow.
You're welcome, Luke. That was like one of the most exciting games I've seen in so long.
Wow.
It's been so long for me, like, jeez.
You won the game before. You did it again. How do you feel?
3 times already. It's been great. Yeah.
3 for 3. What are you gonna do with the money this time if you win a lot?
I have no one to explain this. I have no one to explain it. We'll see what happens.
All right, let's open up the board and get to the money cards.
You gotta pause right there. Hang on. Did I? It's good. Good. Continue on.
You've been here before. You can turn that into a cool $1 million and you make wages by guessing the next card higher or lower. Start on the bottom line with $6,000. 3 cards on bottom line. Your decision how you bet them. Next level will give you another $14,500. Minimum bets are $500. You bet in $500 increments until you get to the big bet where you can either stop with the winnings or continue on, but you must bet at least half your dollars and you don't lose on a duplicate card. Are you ready, Luke?
Ready?
Here's $6,000. Here we go, Luke. Let's see if you can do better. Oh, whoops. Here we go. It's a deuce.
Wow.
How much?
All of it.
Of course, it's a 9. $12,000.
Wow.
You can change it. Change the card to a 6. A little better.
$6,000 higher.
Half the money higher. An ace.
Wow.
$18,000 an ace. All of it lower. I did hear Luke as he was getting cut off.
Wow.
It's a king. $36,000. We moved the king to the next level. You have $50,500. What are you going to do, Luke?
All of it lower.
All of it. It's a 5. $101,000
Wow.
and a 5.
Everything higher.
Wow.
Down to 5. $101,000. Higher than that 5. An 8.
Wow.
$200,000.
Wow.
8.
Change that card.
Change that card. The Queen.
Wow.
Everything lower.
Another mighty gamble for Mr. Jeffers. $202,000. It's either nothing or $404,000 on this turn of the card. An 8. $404,000. What are you going to do with that card?
Get off of this one.
You must bet at least $202,000 on the turn of this card. A check. Now, before you decide, do you want to stop with your winnings or want to try for a lot more?
Everything lower.
You're going to get nothing or $808,000. And bear in mind, this will be the highest non-million-dollar total if Luke gets this right. For $808,000 lower.
Whoa.
It's a 3.
Wow.
$808,000. You were ready, and my goodness, I have no words to describe this other than spending money wisely. Thank you for turning the card. You're welcome, and I want to thank everybody for tuning in to another exciting episode of $1 Million Sharks. We'll be back next time with 2 new contestants. This is Alex Kerr saying thanks for turning the cards. Good night, everybody.
Wow!
This is your announcer, Brandon Scruggs, speaking for $1 Million Sharks. A Harris Production Group presentation.
So that was $1 Million Sharks, Season 3, Episode 5, and oh my god, it was so much to explain this. I won the game. Boy, it was so much fun. That was an episode of LJPCBM, episode 1,329. Hope you enjoy it. Stage next is going to be Spin for $1 Million, Season 3, Episode 5. Till next... Excuse me. Till next time, so Joe's Box from Baby. Good morning, LJPCBM from Pursue. Till us out. See ya.
Given unto me this life I'll never take for granted, and given all the time I failed to really understand it, I never sought to meet the maker of reality, the one who gave the life that which is always happening, but I tried all the time. I ask, why me? Why was I the one to see things as I do under the moonlight and the sun? Perception is the question, and the giver holds the key.